Hello everybody, today we're drawing a shark. There are several ways to go about drawing anything, so I'm just going to show you the way I did it. We start off rough and loose. I did a round brush, but only at this stage. We're sticking to that for now, avoiding details and erasing. I then add a base color to make a silhouette and figure out where I want my light source, but still not committing to anything yet. We are still at the planning and sketching phase, and what we want to do is establish shape of our shark. Given this is a drawing from nature, you want this to look as natural and organic as possible, so that means no straight or parallel lines. Anatomy and proportion are two things to keep in mind. Sharks have different kinds of heads and have long bodies that get fatter along the middle and get slender toward the tail. Sharks have a number of fins, a big one in the middle of the back, a little one near the base of the tail, and then they have two sets of fins on each side, two big pectoral ones near the head and gills, and two smaller pelvic fins near the anal fin, and then of course the tail. Here and out I use the soft brush and the soft airbrush to make things blend easier. Establish where the light is first and go brighter and warmer around that area. Then go darker and cooler for your shadows and darker areas. Now you blend it all together. Also, to achieve the pattern that I got here, I used the splatter brush from the spray paint tab. Now, there's not too much detailing to be done on sharks besides the eye and gills. Sharks don't have scales like most other fish, and I won't have to worry about mouth, teeth, and skin damage here. And when you're satisfied with that, add some subtle highlights. Now, it's important that your strokes, your lights, your shadow follow the shape of the shark and along the fins to give it a more three-dimensional look and more life to your painting. When painting the details, especially the eyes, you want to take enough time and not half-ass it, because on your entire piece, this is where your viewer will be naturally drawn to look at. Now, sharks' eyes vary depending on species. I use the splatter brush again so that I can add a little bit of that pattern to the eyelid, and I transform it accordingly so it'll accommodate the shape of the eyeball. I then use the medium airbrush for detailing, and then I erase just a little bit off so I can get that subtle separation between the details. I do this for both the eyes and the gills. This is how I'd make my lines look a lot more natural and make my piece look a lot less line dependent. Now that we're done with all the essential steps, what I like to do here is to double check my anatomy, do some finishing touches, maybe add a little detail or highlight here and there, check maybe my shadows are off. And once you're satisfied, you can now draw a background if you like. I'm not too big on backgrounds, so I just decided to give him a nice simple one. I put a dark blue in the surrounding area, and then I used the heavy rain brush in the Elements tab with a light color to give it a sandy look, and then a cast shadow. And there you have it. I don't do a lot of nature art really, I stick to a lot of sci-fi and mechs and whatnot, but my friend told me to try something new and out of my comfort zone, and I'm really happy how it turned out. So I hope this video has helped you out, and if it did, please give it a like. If you didn't like it, or if you have any suggestions, or maybe even something you want to see, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you want to see more art, feel free to subscribe and hit that bell to be informed of my next upload, and thank you for watching.